Hello my dear friends, today I'm here with one of my very special recipes. This is the cutlet in a very tasty and special sauce. Today I'm serving it with the rice, and of course you can have it and eat it with the bread as well. So let's go and see what we need to cook this very tasty dish. Well, to make this cutlet is very easy, and this is one of my very tasty and favorite dishes. Actually, we don't need that much, ingredients to make it. And I also serve it with the rice, but you can also serve it with the bread, which will be also tasty. Let's go and see what we need to cook it. I have ground beef. I am making this dish for 2 persons, so I'm using something around 300 grams of the ground beef. I have 1 potato, 1 onion, 1 egg. Here I have some cherry tomatoes. I have vegetable oil, some butter, that's optional. I have some lemon juice. I have some tomato puree. This is grated onion. I have already grated because I can do it in front of the camera. It makes me cry. I have some chopped parsley, and for the spices, of course, please check the description because I'm gonna write all these spices, what you need, and the amount inside this description for you. I have salt, turmeric, black pepper, some chili. This is coriander seed and 1 spoon of flour. So let's go and cook this very tasty cutlet together. I'm gonna start with the 1 potato. I have to grate also this potato, and so I'm using my shredder. That's a raw potato at the same time. Sometimes you can also use the boiled one, but for this cutlet, I prefer to use the fresh one. Well, the potato is grated. I squeeze the water out and now it's okay. I should add the beef. I have 1 egg. Now it's the time that I add the spices. I have 1 spoon flour, some salt, some turmeric, some black pepper. I have some chili. Of course, I want to use the chili in the sauce, so I don't add that much inside the meat. And some coriander, but just a little. I prefer to use it much more in the sauce, which I'm gonna make it. I have here like a 1 medium size grated onion, and here I have 1 spoon chopped parsley. Parsley give a very nice actually flavor to the meat, and at the same time, when you are frying the meat, it doesn't make it shrink. So that's a very good option if you don't want to get your meat so much shrinked or small. So I mix them all together. Well, when I'm cooking, maybe you can hear my puppy's voice. I have 5 puppies at home, and they are so noisy. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here it is mixed, and now I have to fry them. I add some vegetable oil to the pan. Here we have to use the hands. So, let the oil to be a little bit hot. I want to shape it like kind of a donut. So, I first of all make it round in my hand, like this. and then make a hole inside it. So it looks like this. And I fry them in the oil. Well, here like this, I continue to shape them and fry them both sides, and then we will come back and make the sauce together. I fried all the cutlets like this. Of course, they are ready to be eaten, but I want to keep it because I want to make it in a very nice and special sauce. For this, we need 1 onion, which I'm gonna chop it. Some vegetable oil to the pan. I have some butter. Butter is optional. You can also use only vegetable oil. Here I fry the onion until they get not completely golden, but I just want them to be lighter and some golden. And then I'm gonna add the spices together with this nice tomato puree. I'll show you. I always fry the turmeric together with the onion because after frying, the flavor of the turmeric is better, and I think the color also gets better. So now is the time that I add the tomato puree. I have 1 full glass of tomato puree to this. Wow, check the color. So nice. I have coriander seed. Check the description. I write all the amount in the description. Salt, some black pepper, and chili. Let the tomato puree get kind of fried together with the onion and the spices. Then I add some water inside it, not too much, and some lemon juice. Well, at the same time, I want to also fry this tomato cherries that I have. Actually, if you don't have, for example, tomato cherries, doesn't matter. You can use any kind of a tomato. You just cut them, fry them, and add it to the sauce. But today, because I want to use them as also decoration, I prefer to, and they look very cute, I just want to fry them as it is and use top of my dish. Now I add some water to the sauce. And some lemon juice. The amount of the lemon juice actually depends on your taste. If you like it much more sour, then you can add more. So now I'm gonna add this cutlet which I fried into this sauce, put the lid and leave it to be actually cooked together with this tomato sauce for 15 to 20 minutes, and then the dish is ready and I'll be back with serving. While our dish is ready, it looks very fantastic, fabulous, and tastes perfect. It's full of flavors and it's so nice. If you like this recipe, please do not hesitate to cook it right away. And subscribe to my channel and encourage me for more recipes like this. Until my next program, my next video, and my next recipe, see you later.